Hi, my name is Caroline from Red Dust Creations, and this is my second attempt, so I guess part 2 of putting the CaliCats together. We're back out in the catio at the moment. It's a nice clear space, and the lighting's fine for the table. It's just not so great for me, but that is fine because we're going to focus on rebuilding the CaliCats stand, which is made all out of 3D printed materials, and hopefully getting all 75 of my little calico cats back on their display boards. So I have, I think you better see that. So this particular shelf part had broken. So I have reprinted shelves. Hopefully you can still see them. I think you can see them quite well down here on the table. Just not so well against the light off the window. But so these are what the shelves look like. They have hooks to go on the boards, and they have space for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 CaliCats each. Okay, so I've printed off 10 shelves, which should give us space for 80 CaliCats in total, which should be enough if all goes to plan. Yeah. So this is just an example of some of why I had to start again last week when I thought, oh no, I'll be fine. Because, yeah, all the pieces have started to crack apart. Really hoping I can lighten this. Oh, I don't want to edit it. I told you I wouldn't edit things. Hopefully playing with light doesn't count as editing. Just wonder if... Is that better? That is better. Look at that. All the random things that are currently in my patio. Oh, no, it's going to take me out at the same time. How about that? Better? You think maybe better? I hope better. Maybe if I go a little bit this way. Maybe not. Maybe that's just as good as it's gonna get. But I can see me now, so that's good. But yeah, all these little pieces here. Not sure how well you can see them, but they have broken. Okay, so not all the pieces are exactly where they should be. But we are going to tuck them away to the side. I have a tub of nearly 3D printed joiners here. I already had one set of stands for the CaliCats boards. I've printed a second set for the second stack of the boards, and I have printed a spare set just in case, like, an extra bit of stability makes a difference. But yeah, so these have like a key joiner that goes through them like that, and you twist it, and that's how they lock into place. So there you go. Oh, I might be able to make some curtains for in here because I did get some fabric from Red Cross yesterday. One of the volunteers that runs it, she actually messaged me and said, we've had all this fabric donated, Caroline, and I couldn't think of anyone else who uses fabric for things. So yeah, I might just have to make some temporary curtains or something like that in here for filming purposes. But yeah, that's okay. This is a little bit better for now. And if not, it's once again the chaos and unhinged result of an 80s baby trying to use technology they're not very good at to create a YouTube channel that is at least very honest, I guess. So I did make sure that I charged the battery, because when I was filming my first video of tackling my dragon horde of hobbies and arts and crafts and everything else, I ran out of battery because I'd forgotten to charge the new camera. But we'll see how it goes today. It's fully charged, it's not flashing at me, so hopefully it will be fine. Okay, so what I have printed off, so these are like the IKEA SCADA boards. They're a smaller size, obviously, than the ones you can get from IKEA. And I have 8 of these. So before I only had 4, so I had 1 square. And now I have, sorry, I don't know what my little dog's doing. He's trying to get at something that's in my room, maybe. Maybe it's a bug or a cat. Really not sure what he's doing. But yeah, so I've printed it. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that's my 8 boards. And to join them together, so in my little container of 3D printed joiners, I have the keys for the supports, but I also have the bits that join 4 panels together and bits that join 2 panels together. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use necessarily or where I'm going to use them. I may have to adjust it as I go. But then I have a plan to use my little Hot Devil butane torch to heat the joins and melt the PLA filament a little bit. I do have a friend's 3D printing pen, but there are no PowerPoints down this end of the patio, so I'm not sure I could do that, but we're going to try it with this and see if by melting them so that they can't break apart, that makes it stronger, and hopefully it will withstand the next market that I go to. So let's give it a crack. So the first thing I need to do is to join all of the boards together. So I'm just going to give myself a bit more space on the table. So I'm just going to put my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 CaliCat shelves just up here. On one of the many boxes that's in my patio, still working on it. And like compared to when I first moved in, huge difference. But then I keep moving other stuff in, like I've done for our field days. I did show bags. I was a show bag lady, so I've got boxes of show bags that didn't sell. So and glow in the dark stuff that was part of the stall as well, and some jewelry and some 3D printed bits and pieces. It was all priced at something that our little people, our tiny humans and slightly larger humans, could afford while they were out, while parents were doing field days and the races events. But some of that will go again in a couple of weeks' time when we go. Beck and I are having a stall again. She'll do her popcorn and fairy floss and her 3D printed stuff, and I'll do the show bags and my 3D printed stuff and other bits and pieces. But I did one yesterday unexpectedly. So we had our rodeo, the Richmond rodeo was yesterday, and some of the jewelry that I had ordered for Diggers Day, so which is our next family races, it arrived yesterday, and a lot of it was sort of Western inspired with some turquoise and leather and things like that. And I just thought, I think the kids might actually enjoy having this opportunity to do a bit of a shop. So I talked to Tiff, who's like organising the rodeo, messaged her, and she's just like, yeah, come on down. So I was going down on yesterday anyway to watch some of my kids compete in the different events. Hello Corduroy, and then watch the bareback broncs and the bull riding and all the rest of it. So I figured that if I was going to be down there anyway, I may as well take my bits and pieces down so that the kids could have something to look at. And yeah, and I did enough to cover the cost of the order that I had put in to get the jewellery, and then some more on top of that, which means that because the races is in a couple of weeks still, I think it's maybe three weeks maybe. So they might, now that I know what the kids really liked out of what I had, I can possibly add some more bits and pieces to my collection, but we'll see. I also had some of my little 3D printed fidgets, which they loved, so I'll need to print some more different variations of those. So the 3D printer will get a bit of a workout over the next few weeks. But I digress. Again, I'm off on a tangent. Let's go back to CaliCat Central. So my giant tray of 75 CaliCats which I'm going to pop up on the box as well, out of the way so that I can just focus on making the board for now and then worry about getting them all on there in the correct order. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this up here out of the way. And now we have our table space. It's not a beautiful table space, but it's a camping table, and it's what I've got at the moment available to me out here. I am new to markets and trying all these different things, so we'll need to get a proper folding table situation. For now, this is okay. It worked really well yesterday. I only had this size, had a piece of patterned hessians on it, which looked great with all the things I have for the stall. If I can figure out how to do it, I'll link the short below that shows the setup. And oh, I've remembered which camera I'm using. It's a Sony ZV-1F, including the hand grip, which is part of the vlogging set, I think. Like, it comes with the little, it looks like a little toupee that goes over the microphone so you don't get all the ambient noise like from wind and stuff like that. It's literally what it looks like. It looks like my camera has a toupee. And then the shooting grip helps prevent like the tremors from my hands and stuff that do happen unpredictably from impacting, oh there they go, from impacting the quality of things quite so much, but it's also usable as a tripod, and I've figured out how to adjust the angle of the camera. So yay, this is why we're able to do this today in a much more successful fashion. So I'm going to set out my 8 boards the way I want them to go. So this will be, what side is going up is going to be the back. So I'm just making sure that if there was any bits that didn't quite print 100% or anything like that, that they will actually go on the back. I'm just trying to figure out to make sure that I've got it printing in the right direction. Ah, that one's up the other way, that's why. Okay, there is one that had a little bit of an error when it was printing, and I'm not sure which one it is. So just let me find that one, and then I can show you what I mean. It just didn't quite, oh here we go. It's this guy here. So I'm not sure how well you can see that over there, but you can see that there's a little bit of a melt there. Perfectly, still got the same strength and stuff like that, but he just got a little bit of, I don't know what he got in, like looks like a bug or something, or a splinter of wood. No idea how it happened or what it actually is. Could be a bit of filament, don't know. But got stuck in there and just meant that it didn't adhere to the other bits as much as it could have, but it'll still be completely stable. So I just need to make sure that I've done these the right way up so that that's on the back. And I haven't. Have I? No. No? Oh my goodness. Trying to match these up so that they're all exactly the same. So I want to match them. No, that's not right. Where's that? Or that? Or that? So I need to flip you over. What are you doing? Oh. I don't know how they just look so uncoordinated. Like, honestly, I am not... Yeah, okay. That's better. So we'll just make sure that they're all stacked in this direction, which is... there. Yep, okay. You wouldn't think this was that hard, but they're all, it's using an infinity pattern so that you can join these together, obviously infinitely, to make really cool and strong wall hanging bits, but also, yeah, you just need the pattern bits to match up. What am I doing now, this one? No? No? There we go. There we go. I don't know how I managed to make this look so different. Okay, So now they're all facing the same way up, so I will line them up on the table. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that is how long that will be, because on the 4 board I was able to get 5 shelves on there, which is obviously like 40 CaliCats worth, and in total I only need 75, so this should be enough. I'm obviously not going any higher because when the 4 squares got hit by the wind, they went over, broke all the connectors, broke the shelves, almost lost some of the cats. You know, we don't want that kind of risk again, so we will try and avoid it. Okay, so now I know that what I need to do is with these bits, so these at the middle of the 4 squares is where I want to place my 4 joins, my 4 pin joins. I just have to hope that they've gone in properly and that nothing's broken too much in there. But again, like even if they do like weaken slightly, because I'm going to heat them and melt them, they should be fine. I hope. I'm really not sure. I haven't tried this off camera or anything, so as I said, you guys were getting me unfiltered and raw with all of the things. I do tend to plan big, and it doesn't always quite work out as planned, but I will always try and aim big and hope for the best. There's always a whole lot of hoping and prayers involved when I'm doing crafting, making, anything really. Changing jobs, buying new houses. It's all a bit much of that sort of that wing and a prayer. But then I figure when things do work out that the universe is on my side, so maybe I'm doing something right. Okay, so then I've got my little 2 bag joiners, which are here. Hopefully you can see them pretty well, maybe. And they'll go on each end, and then the 3 joins at the top and the 3 joins at the bottom. So we'll try and get all of those in, and then we'll flip over the board. Yes, I think this is what I want to do. I'm possibly doing this the wrong way around, but I don't really know. We'll find out. And look, if it's not perfect, that's fine. I will find something I can add to it. If it just needs something a bit to, I don't know, zhuzh it up or whatever. Make it look less terrible. But again, I'm hoping people will be distracted by the cats. And that the existence of the CaliCat cats and the focus on their colours and all the rest of it will make a difference. Make things a bit easier for me. I did try and print extra joiners and things like that, just in case things did snap on me. Ow. Sorry. That probably wouldn't have hurt. Because I did a thing yesterday by going to the rodeo and then having the stall, even though it was just sitting and doing not much, just talking to people occasionally when they came by and who came by. But I did a thing, and my body is disliking me intensely right now. Earlier in the week I had another trigeminal neuralgia migraine flare, which was not delightful, but not as bad as last week, so that was really good. It was only 2 nights I had to come home and have a nap this week, so I am hoping, like, it'll be really nice if this coming week I could just manage to be extra pain-free, like normal level of pain I expect, but the extra stuff I'd like to miss. Okay, so that already, oh no, I've missed one. Oh, I missed a join completely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I missed a join completely. I was just like, oh my god, that's broken already and fallen out. No, I just missed a join completely. So I just need another 2-1. Excellent. I did print extras, so that's good. And this is why I did it. I don't trust my ability to count when it comes to this. I can flat pack and all the rest of it, but all of it. Right. Okay, so as we can see, some of those joints there. So I I might have needed another set of hands, or been a bit more gentle as I flipped those ones. So I'm going to flip the ones that are still joined together happily, or still seem to be joined together happily, and then we'll work on those other attachments. Okay, so flip them over where they, and pop them where they need to be. Okay, so yeah, these ones snapped because like they're not, PLA is not exactly like a flexible filament. I think like PETG is more flexible / robust. You can hear those little bits cracking off. But again, like I don't need it to be flexible. And this is usually designed to be wall mounted. So I've just been a little bit creative in the way that I've used it. And some of it's worked and some of it has not. That's okay. We're going to keep trying, seeing how we go. Alright. Just get it out. Yeah, okay. So, we need a 4 join for here. And here. And this is the one that does have the slightly dodgy board on it. So I don't know if that's playing into it or not. Oh, and I've also put the pegs in a different direction. I don't know if that plays into it either. Oh well. We will find out. Come on. I just need you to get on. Oh. Doesn't matter if you melt, I'm going to melt you anyway. If you break, I'm going to melt you. Okay. And hopefully like I don't need to do a part 3 because I've destroyed everything in the process. I don't know. We'll just have to, we'll see. I was much more confident about this till I started doing it. When I started doing it, it seemed like it was going to be much more successful. Oh, thank goodness. I've got one more. Oh no, I had 2 left. That's okay. Good thing I did. It was actually... Ow. Oh, the reason before I said about the fact that, you know, my body doesn't like me because I did a thing yesterday, like that's the kind of, like, you know, just hitting your finger thing that someone else wouldn't even notice, but that because everything is heightened, it's just not happy at the moment. So things that wouldn't hurt a normal person are actually painful. Corduroy, hi darling. You can't come up on the chair. Up on the chair. Puppies. Darling, you can get up on the chair, but you can't have the table. There you go. Okay. Right. Okay. So all the bits are joined together. And now I'm going to have a go at seeing if by heating them just a little bit, I can keep it together by melting the filament. So let's see. Oh, I've just locked it. I'll lock Caroline. So I don't want to get it too close because I don't want it to burn or anything, you know. It's just gonna be, it is gonna burn it a little bit, but I just need it to melt. And then I probably should have bought like some kind of plastic thing to scrape it with. Like I've got all these burny bits. I don't know if this is, I don't even know if this is safe. I sort of turned it into like a glue. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's a little bit brown, it's a little bit burnt, so that one's probably a bit too close. Let's see if we can get the heat up, but from a bit of a distance. And just focus on the little connectors, and then a little bit of plastic. Ooh, it does give off a bit of heat. Ow. Ah, don't do that. Yeah, it gives off more heat than I thought it would. I mean, I probably should have thought it would give heat because it's melting plastic. But that's okay. So at the very least, I'm going to do... I'm going to have to do them all, okay? We're just going to do this, we're going with it. It's not going to be very aesthetically pleasing to start with, but I can probably print something to go over the joints. I'll figure that out, but I think it is strengthening it. I hope is strengthening it. I'm not really sure, but we're testing it. And I possibly should have tested it beforehand, but you know. Oh well. I should have possibly tested it not on a plastic table. But, so I'm sort of trying to rub it so that it's going over the joins on the board as well as the connector pegs. I don't know. I really don't know. Probably don't follow this at home, guys. Don't try this at home. Because I don't think it's necessarily safe. I am in a very well ventilated glass louvered old patio, however, lots of gaps, lots of louvers that don't close, so surely that's a bonus, health and safety wise. Maybe? Yeah. This one will just... How about it? Let's see, that one I went a bit too hard on. That's a bit more but in saying that, if there was more of it to sort of spread across the joint, I feel like the PLA pen would have been way more effective at this. Because at least I could have, you know, just melted it probably without setting it on fire with heat. With what? Well, I wouldn't have used flame. But that's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Hard to tell. Oh no, now that they've dried a little bit, they feel a bit more, like, stable, I guess. Let's go again. Okay. A little bit of a flame there, a little bit of a join there. Some meltiness, kind of like melting marshmallows on a fire, except probably way more dangerous. I probably should have a mask on. Don't, as I said, please probably don't try this at home because, yeah, I don't think it's a great idea. Well, that one's got less. I've managed to scrape more of the white, I think. Oh, no, I had. Not anymore. Okay. So it is possible to sort of smush out the marshmallowy bits. Definitely feels a bit stronger. I mean, it is possible to print the boards with without the gaps and stuff, which would probably also make it a little bit... Like, I don't know if it would make that better, or it would be better or worse, because then, like, the wind would just knock it over straight away, I would imagine, because there's nowhere for the wind to go except through it, like over it or past it. Whereas here, at least, it's kind of going through the gaps as it goes, so some of the gusts that were knocking down other things weren't knocking this down, but then there was just one gust and it just took it out of control. Alright, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more of these to do. Yeah, I've got to say that this camp table is pretty heat resistant. So good job, camp table. Whatever brand you are. I don't even know where I got it from actually. BCF, Anaconda. One of the two. Sorry, I didn't mean to get quieter there, guys. I was just like mostly thinking to myself and going, I don't know if this is the best choice ever, but I'm doing it, so it's happening. Oops. That one caught fire a little bit. I don't think it's supposed to do that. I think we can safely say it's not supposed to do that. You know, don't put your nose any close to this puppy, it's not good for you either. You can jump down though. There you go. You don't have to stay, Corduroy. You just want to be here to see what Mummy's doing, I think, more than anything. Look, it's definitely feels sturdier than it did before. Because the joints were a little, well, obviously weak points. And like, I don't know if I printed them slightly, no, I think slightly bigger, they still would have, been a problem because they would still have not fitted. Like, even if I got them through the holes, because they don't have that extra strength to them, because of they're not printed with a lot, like to take on a strong load, so they might have just, it might have just been worse, because they would have snapped straight away, rather than giving me false hope. Oh my god, that one looks terrible. It's okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, don't put your hand where you've already melted, Caroline. Oh, kind of looks not terrible. Okay. Something's gone a bit wrong there, I couldn't quite melt it in. Just reheat that a little bit and smush it. Smushy, smushy. Okay, all of my terrible burningness that is probably very unhealthy and bad for the environment and all kinds of things, and probably not the safest or the smartest way to do this, is done. I've locked my flame thingy. Oh, hi Corduroy. You got your toy, Bubby. You gotta bring it to Mummy. Bring it to Mummy if you want me to play with it. Okay. Well, it's definitely stronger when I try and lift it, so like it did that, and it might just be that, you know, that we might just put that at the back and has, you know, accept the fact that we've got that slightly dodgy bit down the bottom there. I think that might be the way to go in the end. Okay, so we can put one set of legs here, so like on there, I'm going to put them on the outermost hook hole, I guess. So I put the small part through and it goes through the two joins and through the hook space, and then I turn it like a key and it's locked in place. And then I'll do the same distance on the other side. Give it some extra stability. Oh, that's where it would normally have stability. It's not extra stability at all. Sorry. 2 is normal. 2 is the bare minimum required to have a stable surface. 2 feet. Okay, so I've got it through, push it through, and then we want it to lock into place. And we want it to lock into place. There we go. If necessary, I can just wiggle them a bit to make sure that they are as tight and as solid as they can be. And then I'm going to put another one here, so at the same position on the 2 center boards as well. So that's giving it 4 feet. And then I can see where I'm at, like whether, or maybe I should just bring it in so it's in the middle of those ones. Maybe so it's in the middle of those ones, I think. That's better centered, I think. But again, like these ones do move pretty easily. Like you can undo the key and then you can adjust the feet. So yeah, that works really well. I'm so tired. This is gonna be like a ridiculously long video of me trying to set myself on fire just to try and make a new stand for my CaliCats. But you know, that's okay. It's fine. I didn't set myself on fire, or my little old house, or my tiny dog. So or my cats. So all those things are pretty important. Okay, so that feels like it's fairly sturdy. Like it definitely feels sturdier than before. Like a couple of the legs just might need a little bit of it, because there's a bit of a wiggle here. Darling, no, you gotta bring me your toy. Oh, sorry, you did. Hang on a second, I just have to do this. Okay, oh, you did bring me your banana. Squeaky banana. Oh yeah, you're gonna bring it back. Go, buddy. Okay, so I'm going to carefully rotate my new set of shelves. And that actually does look heaps better. From this side where you can't see that I've tried to set the whole thing on fire. This is Corduroy's current toy that I've just restored for him. It is a squeaky banana toy. And thankfully the veranda's kind of long so I can send it out for him. Right. So that's the board, but you can't see that, can you? So let me just adjust my table slightly without trying to trip on any hazards on the uneven, I live in an old house floor, and ta-da! Ta-da! You can see the whole board now. So yeah, so obviously, where is the dodgy one? Oh, here. There's just a tiny little bit there. Can barely see it. So, and then we get going with, oh, that's the broken one, Caroline. So this is the broken one. You can see where the hook is, like, broken. So let's get one of the ones. It's the newly printed ones. And we don't put it on the top because we want to, I'm pretty sure I didn't put one on the top row. So I wanted to make sure that the cats had some stability and some space. And actually if I do it this way, I can sort of put it across the boards as well. Which, yeah, because that goes down too low. But technically I could do one there. Those cats just might be a bit at risk though. So maybe, if I go there, that's better. And then if that's too high for a CaliCat stop, so then we go the one underneath because they fit like that. I had tested this out and I do sort of want to, by putting them across the joins in the boards as well, I think that that will also give it some stability, like some extra stability. Yeah, we'll see if it gives me enough space for all my cats though. It may not, so we'll find out. That's why I'm just going to put all of the boards up first before I start adding calibration cats. Okay, so then we might go, we could keep these at maybe a level, or not quite a level, down a bit. I don't waste any space. Okay, so here I could have another one. No, not there, but I can have another one there. No, that's not quite all the way in. That's better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if we go the same again here, or similar. No, that's too far. That's going over outside of the board area. 1. And then this one is 2. Oh, I need to go up higher, don't I? Just one bit lower than the current current shelf. So I can't go too far down to the bottom because of the stands, because they stick out, so they don't work. I think that this is about right. I think I might do the same that I did here, so I had that in the middle. There they are, and then I should be right to get, is it on there? No. Oh gosh. There and there, that's that one, yeah, I think that's right. I'm now trying to match them up. Oh, they're a really awkward way. I'm not matching them up at all. No. It has to be this level because I can't go any lower because of the stand. Okay. And this one. Okay. It's kind of all over the place, isn't it? 1, 2. I think I need to even it up. That's gonna really bug me. Okay, so we're gonna go over here with these guys so that they are in line. They're in line with the one above them. One. And that one's okay. And then here is where we're gonna have, oops, make sure you put it actually in the hook. Once the cats are on them, they sit pretty safely and they hold them in place. Okay, so then I've got a 2, a 1, a 2. This one's leaving in. A 1, 2, a 1, and then I'll go 2 again, and then a 1 down the bottom. No, then I'm going to go 2, 2 down the bottom to make it work. Okay, so that goes there, that goes there. No, gosh. The eyeball them down at this height just to make sure that they're correct. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And maybe if I just put these in across by 1. So it's still sort of a bit symmetrical. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not enough cats. Oh, I've got one here. Oh, this is a broken one. Did it break? This one must have broken when I printed it. Cool as. So I'm going to need to do another one, which means that perhaps here is where I will have to put another one up across here. Yeah. Okay. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 10. Oh my God, Caroline, you can't count. I apologise. Again, I said I did a thing yesterday and then my brain didn't work. I don't need that. I just couldn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just ignore me. This one over was. In the middle. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 CaliCat shelves. Okay. I think that I will try and do this, but like time lapse it because I don't know how long it will take, and it's already 42 minutes of me trying to build a new shelf for the calibration cats. Now, one thing I did notice when I had the last shelf is there's not really a lot of weight to the back of it, so I might have to attach something at the back just to weigh it back, because obviously the cats kind of bring it forward a bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sorry, for those who didn't see it last time. Can you see that? See that? That the cats have a number on the back of them? Yes, no? Oh, duh, the camera's here, Caroline. I keep forgetting and trying to do it on the screen. They have their numbers here anyway, and each number corresponds to a name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not good at this. 6. And the 9, so you'll start over there. 6. Oh, my single cats. Oh, my single cats. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I do that all the time. Something will trigger a known song in my head and I'll go off on a tangent of singing. Or I will make up my own song and often sing it to my cats who, like, if they were, like, you know, able to, would probably be horrified at being serenaded by their mother. But yeah, sorry, I want the single digit cats. That's what I was talking about. Single digit cats. Oh, that's one. Oh yeah, because it goes into the yellows. So these are like the buff colours, or is it white? No. This, ooh, 4. So we just need 1. 1? No. No. be easier if I turned all my cats over. So I can read them. Oh, 2. Red, orange, yellow. Yeah, rainbow, Caroline. 1. There we go. So hopefully you can see that we have our first row of CaliCats. And then we're going to keep going with our next one. So this one was number 11. So I need to find 12. Oh, that's 13, so that's close. I mean, I'll need that in a minute. But I still will need, that's 14. Oh, there's 12. Okay. It's going to get easier the more I get on the shelves. 12, 13, 14. Ooh. 15. And 16. I really hope that you can see that properly. Yeah, look, I will zoom in a bit. I just don't want to lose the cats after all this effort. Okay, so we got to 16, so now I need 17 in the middle. So we're looking for sort of light blue colours, I think. Bluey greens. I have to find all the ones, the one that I want. Okay, so that's what? That should be 16. Yeah. So then 17. 18. 19. 20, 21. 22. 23, 24, 25. 18. See how they just slot in on there, and because of the little the feet cutouts and tail cutouts, they sit pretty well. Yeah, I just think I'm going to put some weight on the back of it just to counteract it a little bit. One more shelf on the back of that might weigh it back a bit. Who knows? So we're still looking for some single-digit cats. No, not single-digit cats, double-digit cats. That fit into that bluey green category. No, that's a special one. Now some of them you might think, why is that in that spot? But it's because some of them are special filaments. So at the moment we're just doing colour order based upon normal filaments. So your matte or just your plain PLA. But I happen to really like the matte ones because they just give it just nicer, bit of a smoother finish, and that's what works for me. I've got my friend Beck, she loves printing with the silks, like the tricolours and things like that, but I haven't tried many of those yet. So just need number 23. 23 goes in there. 24. Okay. 25, 26, 27. I'm turning them over on the tray as I am searching through them. 27, 28, 29, that's 26. Sit in your little spot. Oh, let me see. There you go, 26, 27, 28, 29. We're looking for 31. 34, it's coming up soon. 32, so we're going into purple blues now. 30. Okay, 30. Hey, corduroy. Hey, Pepper. Darling, I don't know what you want. If you bring me a toy, I can throw it. Oh, you did bring me a toy. Sorry, mate. Sorry. You didn't want that. You just left it behind. 32, 33, 34. Oh, it's 33. I was going to say, it's still, despite the fact it's middle of winter, it is I am in Queensland and I am in a glass enclosed room. So it's actually quite warmish in here. And I am trying not to bend down too far because that is a thing that my trigeminal neuralgia does not like. So 32, 33, 34, so this should be 35. Yep, and I can double check by looking through the back there. 35, that was 36. Yeah. 39, 40. Oh, this is actually super satisfying. I hope you guys can see this as clearly as I want you to be able to. But yeah, I might have to do a pan afterwards for you guys to be able to see it. That's 40. Oh my goodness. So this is more than... Because I hadn't at the last, didn't even have the last shelf on last time. So this is the most cats I've managed to successfully get on this display so far. 41. 42. 43. As you can see, they're quite snug underneath the other shelves, which I think will obviously give it a bit more stability. So 43, 44, 45, 46, 44, 45, 46, and that's 48, so 47, 47, there we go. Oh, don't move so fast. Trigeminal just like plays with your equilibrium and your balance, as does fibromyalgia, so when I get excited and move faster, I just need to remind myself, and I'll do it verbally, to just slow it down a bit. 49, 50, 51, 52, this is super exciting, 52, 50, 53, 54, 55. So that's sort of like all of the normal colours, and then I get into 56, which is a translucent one, so you can see through it. I've used this to print like a light shade lamp kind of deal, and also a propagation tray, so I can sort of see what's happening in it. Okay, so it's 46. Where would the next one? 47. No, 57. 57. That's 56. 57. Now we're getting into the cool ones. So this is the special ones. So I start from this #1 ones. The ones that are glittery or galaxy or whatever. They're still not silks or anything, but they're still just normal PLAs, but they are just a little bit special. So if people choose to have these ones in their in what they order. Oh, no, that's okay. Sorry, I lost count. Rejected, I still lost count. 58, 59. I'm getting it in the right spot. 59. Oh my goodness, I've got to make this under an hour. 59, because no one's going to watch all the way to the end. 60. 61. 62. 63. Some of these ones, I didn't want to lose their bottoms quite as easily, but they'll print it in groups. It's alright, 53, 64. 65. Oh, cats, let go. 65. 66. Now some of these ones we're coming up to now are actually rainbow filaments, but you can't really tell it from one printed cat. But if you're printing like a bigger thing or many of one thing, that's where you can see the rainbow come into play. 65, 66, 67, 68. One more round. 69. 70, 71, 72, 73. Oh. Oh man, there was a 65.5 that I forgot about. 64, 65, because it was a granite one. That's annoying. And I've looked at it and gone, don't forget that one. Yeah, I forgot that one. But that's okay. $65.5. And so that hopefully is 74, 73, yeah, because I've gone over that half one now, just to be confusing. 74, 75, which actually means, because I forgot to count that point, that half one over there, I have 76 different filaments. So I'm just going to move you in a bit so that you can see things a little bit better. And this is the completed CaliCat display of all my filaments. I apologise that I waffled on for a really long time, but look, I'm stoked. It's worked. My name's Caroline, Red Dust Creations. Please follow me for more slightly off-topic rambling and all the rest of it. Bye.